Hello and welcome to the Botanical Garden in Rio de Janeiro. My name is Jana and you're watching Curves on the Road. In today's video, I'll take you to the beautiful Botanical Garden. I'll show you some flowers and gorgeous orchids. You think such a beautiful orchids, right? Like it can be only in Brazil. Actually, we are out our backyard at home in Czech Republic and these are my mums. And spoiler alert, they might be the prettiest you'll see today. The Botanical Garden in Rio de Janeiro is huge. We're talking 350 acres. So if you want to walk around, feel free, but we opted for the premium visit.
Hola.
Hola. Hola. What is the premium visit? You will get a guided tour around the garden for 1 hour in a golf cart. It can seat up to 7 people, so if you divide the price between 7 people, it's not so bad. The price is 353 reais, which is approximately $62 for the whole golf cart. Originally, we thought it was just for one person, but no, it's for the whole group. So if you divide it by 7, it's actually really cheap. I would advise to book the tour in advance. You have to pick a certain hour when you want to start, and don't forget to be there at least 20 minutes before that. Since I had my elderly group with me, this was for us the only solution how to see the garden without spending the whole day and completely destroy their legs. But if you want to take time, maybe skip the tour because some things might feel rushed because you have just the hour. On the other hand, I think you will need the whole day to walk through the whole garden. So if you're time limited, it might be a good idea. The tour guide will give you a lot of interesting information about the garden, its history, and especially about its flora.
The Botanical Garden has been founded in 1808, when the Portuguese royal family ran away from Napoleon Bonaparte. King John VI, we call Dom João VI in Portuguese. He has been the founder of the park in 1808. So they take part of a sugarcane plantation. So that region of the city has been a sugarcane plantation until 1808. And the King John VI take part of this land and founded the Botanical Garden. Okay.
And behind the wide gate over there, there was a gunpowder factory. So it wasn't just the Botanical Garden that was founded on the former sugarcane plantation, but also a gunpowder factory.
Of the fruit of this tree, that's a cacao tree. So the
cacao!
From this fruit.
Cacao.
I think some monkeys eat the fruit. So
you have monkeys here?
Yes, we have.
Will we see them? Did you see them today?
The monkeys, they live in the forests.
I see, in the Atlantic.
They come down to the park.
I was as curious as you are, how does the cacao taste? So I went to a supermarket and bought one. That's what you can do in Brazil. I was surprised how heavy it is, and the inside, I expected everything but that. The fruit was juicy, a little bit slimy and very sweet, but tasted nothing like chocolate. There's a hard shell pit inside of it, and that's what the cacao is made out of. This white tree is so-called iron tree and is perfect for construction. These palm trees were imported from Caribbean. I can confirm the garden is really big. If you decide to walk, it will take you the whole day.
The indigenous name we call Sumauma, how you can see it.
Sumauma.
In the board, okay? But in English it's also known K-pop tree.
We got to smell the leaf of the tree and it smelled like cinnamon. Brazil nuts or para nuts grow on this tall tree.
Mango! Are they
Yeah.
fruits?
No,
No, it's not. When's the season for mangoes?
Inside of the park, usually I will see in the end of the year. So
Oh, okay, so we're just late.
yeah.
These trees change color of their trunk based on the season. Now they are a greenish color, but if you come in spring, the trunk has golden tint. So if you want to see golden trees, come in spring.
This is açaí.
Acai!
Yes. I don't know if you ever eat.
Do they have fruits?
Yes, the açaí it's like a berry. So
Yeah. Do you?
you see?
Oh my god,
That's the fruit of
acai!
Yes.
By my excited reaction, you probably guessed it's something edible, and not only edible, it's delicious. This one's not ripe, but like when they are dark black, you can make a delicious ice cream out of it. It's like a sorbet and it's so yummy. And here's the tree. This botanical garden has a collection of more than 7,000 species of tropical plants. There are both native Brazilian plants and some that were imported. You can also find a library here and a well-equipped research laboratories. The Japanese garden is meant as a symbol of a friendship between Brazil and Japan. If you ever wondered where you can get rubber from, it's this tree. This tree, if you translate the name from Portuguese, it's monkey's apricot. But in English, they call it cannonball tree because the fruits have the shape of a cannonball. The monkeys in Atlantic forest use this fruit to rub it on their skin, and it serves as a repellent against mosquitoes. Smart monkeys! Speaking of monkeys, yes, we were lucky we found them in the garden, so it's my favorite attraction now.
Hi! They just ignore me. Hello! Hello! Hello, macaquinhos!
Here's the tree Brazil got its name after. Actually, after the amber color that was produced by this tree, and they used it to color fabrics. Here's the statue of John VI of Portugal, the founder of this botanical garden. On Wikipedia, I read that it should be likely to find some wild living birds in the garden, such as toucan, but we weren't lucky this time. I have a separate video about animals that I had luck to find in Brazil, so watch out for that video coming on my channel. And now finally to the most wanted, most expected part of this whole video, the orchidarium. My mom basically wanted to go to the botanical garden primarily to see how the competition treat their orchids. As you could see in my intro, my mom has her own collection of orchids, and she was very curious how they grow and what species they have in perfect conditions, because let's face it, Brazil has much better conditions for growing these plants than Czech Republic. We were surprised that there were not that many species there, and they were not having those huge flowers that we are used to from home, but they were still beautiful and various. It's just my advice. We were trying to save as much time possible as we could from the tour to spend the time in the orchidarium, and I don't think it's worth it. Enjoy the rest of it. If you like someplace, just stay there and give orchidarium 5-10 minutes. It doesn't really need much more. What's fascinating about Brazil, that apart from these cultivated plants, if you put an orchid on a random tree around your house, it will still grow and bloom, because the humidity and the temperature in Brazil is perfect for these plants to grow just basically anywhere. If you want to visit the botanical garden without any guide or the electric car, it depends. If you're Brazilian resident, then you pay 29 reais, but if you're a foreigner, you pay 73 reais.
So that's it. That's the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, why don't you give me a botanical thumb up? And you can subscribe to my channel. I upload every Sunday. Thank you very much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day, and bye!